AITA for abandoning my dad's pregnant widow? My dad died several weeks ago. It was just the two of us for years after my mom died when I, 16M, was a baby. He got remarried 3 years ago. I never liked his wife. But I loved my dad, so I never told him I didn't like her, and I tolerated her being around. She was always really eager to get close to me, and I get it might have made her nervous and might be why she was so frustrating and unlikable to me. She'd say stuff like, "At least you never knew your mom," and she'd try to correct it, but she'd make it worse by saying it was a good thing I didn't remember my mom. She'd also say she took mom's place, and again she'd backtrack and say not what she meant, and sometimes she'd say she wanted to help fill in for her, but other times she'd say she meant she was the new wife and mom. The other thing was she really wanted me to give her a nickname that was kinda motherly, like Ma or Mama A. She drove me crazy with that. She and Dad decided to have a kid together and couldn't. So they used donor sperm at a bank. Meaning Dad was going to raise the kid, but they wouldn't have his DNA. They just discovered she was pregnant when Dad died. She tried to cling on to me, but I moved in with my uncle before the day was over. I didn't want to live with her. I packed up all the important stuff and I left with my uncle. She begged me to stay and told me to think about the baby, my sibling, etc. I didn't see her after the funeral. She's tried to say we're family and stuff, but I told her we're not. She asked about the baby and I told her the baby isn't biologically my dad's and he's dead now and won't get to raise the kid, so I don't want to know the baby either. She told me abandoning her like that was shitty and abandoning my sibling even shittier. She said she still has to appear in court when the baby's born to get Dad on the birth certificate, and it would help if I spoke in favor of it since they need people to do it. I told her I won't and she needs to get over it. She screamed at me down the phone the other night because she realized I had blocked her number and she got a new one, and she mentioned abandoning them again. AITA,